Hey everybody, I hope all is well with you. I came here to do a video. Haven't been here for a couple of days or whatnot, but I'm here and I'm just gonna talk jibber jabber. There's nothing major or anything. A little bit about what I like to come and talk about is my NF1. I'm finding and noticing that I'm having a lot of moles that are here on my face and on my hands and stuff. And I don't never really look at it and say, oh boy, until I really look at it and have to say that. I just pray to God that they don't fill my face up by the time I'm in my 60s or 70s or something like that. It's God's will. Um, I just hope that they stay like this and don't come nowhere else, because it's really, really kind of overwhelming and bearing to have to know that this is something that you have to deal with for the rest of your life. And whether you remove them or keep them, it's still something that's there. So I'm dealing with this. That's another thing. I have been battling with Satan. And I say that because I've been doing my prayer, but then again, I also have been overwhelmed by evil. And I usually, this is how I do it. I usually pray throughout the day. I find myself a nice place in my house. I don't really have it because I have children. So I just kind of like find myself a nice space, and I pray. And if I can't find that space, I'll pray while I got the children in front of me or whatever the case might be. And I'll read my Bible. And me and my sister are exchanging scriptures and stuff. So I've been kind of relying on my scriptures that come through text and hers and U-verse, um, so that I could, get my word in. And then I also go to my church on Sundays. And then I go to church on Wednesdays for Lent and stuff like that, for Lent Wednesdays and stuff like that, you know. And I'm battling because I'm having some struggles in life. And I'm just trying to like figure out why are these struggles here, and can they get any better? And I won't lie. I have thoughts of if God even exists, but when I do start to have those thoughts, He always seems to show up, and when He does, He shows out. So I have to go in and apologize for thinking that, but I come to Him and I be honest, and I give Him everything that I got, everything that I'm thinking, everything that's bothering me, everything that's on my mind, from my bills to my life problem to everything. I give it over to Him. But then you know what I got to do? I have to learn how to continue to not deal with it, but continue to talk about it. So let's just say I'm praying and I give Him everything, and I say, okay, well, you know what, God, I'm going to give you everything. I give you this, I give you that and the other. And then all of a sudden, when I'm done, I'm going back to it. I'm like dwelling on it. So that's not a good thing. Sunday, the weekend, my daughter came to visit because she's in the city going to school at Academy of Art, and she came to visit, and she was really nice. She treated everyone, and she went out and got herself things that she needed for school and stuff, all her supplies and whatnot. And when she left, I was heavy. My heart was heavy. I just felt dark. And it's kind of hard for me to stomach when she leaves, because she listens to me, she sits and she talks with me, I tell her everything, and she listens, but like right now, it's almost as if I'm starting all over with my children, because because they they are younger. So she's 19 almost, and they're 12 and 13 and 6 and 4 and 2. So I can't really speak with them. And then their father, I don't really, you know what I'm saying? I try to sit and talk to them. You know how men are. Men will sit there and they'll be watching TV, and you're trying to talk to them, and you have a full-fledged conversation trying to talk to them, telling them things and stuff, and then when they're into a program, they won't listen, and they turn around and say, "Huh, what you say?" So that irritates me. So I'm like, whatever. So when I had that feeling, I sat down and I got a couple of scriptures on anxiety, and it gave me anxiety and fear, and I read them. And believe it or not, my soul was settled. God set me free. And when I say He set me free, He set me free because I went to bed and my sister called me at 2 a.m. And when she called me at 2 a.m., she shared me scriptures that she read and how she felt about it and what God was showing her. And from there, I stayed up until 3 a.m. praying, reading scriptures and stuff, and I just bawled my face out with crying and everything, asking God to help me. And that's exactly what He did. He helped me. So I feel a lot better. And I'm getting through, getting by. There's times when you just want to really just say, forget it, and I'm going to try my best to do what I can. Um, a lot of people and places want to always not work to your ability. My sweater's raggedy. I should have fixed that before I even tried to do anything, but I don't really care. It's late at night and I'm just talking. And so, when they want to play around with you, the government, they will. And unfortunately, only thing we can do is suck it up, accept it, or let it go. And me on another case, it's like, let's just say this. There's some things that I have to mail out. And these things will interfere with what I'm supposed to receive on Friday. So the renewal for what I'm going for was on the first, on the fourth. Mind you, this is 4 days before I'm supposed to get what I need to get. And then all of a sudden they tell me, well, if we don't receive these items by the 8th, then it will affect what I'm trying to get. My question is this: if they're trying to renew anything, why would you do it 4 days before a person gets what they're renewing for? And it puts a big dent in everything in my household. And when I get more comfortable with YouTube and speaking, then I wouldn't mind telling everybody my business, but I just don't feel like comfortable. It just bothers me. It bothers me that they would do that to people. And I just pray on it, and I ask God to handle it, because at the end of the day, it's God who's going to have the last answer. Now, if God say, nope, you got to wait, and this is what we're going to do, then I'm going to have to wait. And I'm not going to want to really do that, but I'm going to have to go with God's word and deal with it. Okay, what's my next thing that I want to talk about? I don't know. It's a lot that I really would love to talk about. I would really love to connect with people who's on my level. Um, I know that there's not a lot of people out here that's really into the Bible, that's not really into God, that's not really into praying, because so much may have happened in your life, or you might see so much happening in the world that brings you to that point. I don't knock you, but I do believe in God, and I do pray, and I do read my Bible, and I won't judge people. People have their own opinions, and you're entitled to it. That's what I always have to tell people. Like, People are entitled to their opinions. I just tell people don't mess with me. That's all. You know, if you're gonna have your opinion about something, don't mess with me. You know, you can have an opinion all day, but when you start calling me out my name or saying that I'm this and that and the other, then and attacking me, then that's different. You know, but if you come and you comment and you disagree totally, like say for instance, if you disagree with this video and you say I totally have to disagree with some things that you said, however I do agree, you know, then that's a different story. But if you come to here and you just say this, you need to do this, and you need to do that, and you need to fix your background, and you need to fix that sweater and that hole in it, and why you got those moles on you like that, then that's attacking me, and that's not fair, you know. So I went through that today because I'm just displeased with Verizon and their data that I gotta pay for. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm displeased with that, with them not having unlimited data. And I understand that it was, in other words, we're gonna keep it regular and understandable English. It wasn't profitable for them, so they wasn't building any profit off of it. They wasn't making any money off of it, and they were actually losing money. Now, at first, I understood it to a certain length. Now, when you have 7 lines and you're trying to juggle that between 7 people, 2 of those people don't have Wi-Fi, and both of those 2 people use internet a lot. What do? You know, and all I was saying was give back unlimited. At least if you're not gonna give unlimited, give it to at least for plans that have 2 or more lines on it. I mean, come on. I mean, a lot of people would love unlimited, and then I start getting people that were saying, you got to think about the other people who's giving unlimited. You're not really getting unlimited. And they just started going through all this. These are the type of people that just literally read those little itty bitty things that you're supposed to read, the hidden fees and all that. This is the kind of people that's attacking me. And so I get one lady on there, man, lady, I don't know. And they were grammar police. They went in on me. I mean, like, you should spell correctly, and if you don't like the services, use Wi-Fi. No, if you don't like unlimited, use Wi-Fi. This has been going on for the longest, and everybody's complaining about it, and they haven't brought it back yet, and you guys should just get over it. So I just basically told her off and told her, you know, leave me alone. I left her a private message because I got tired of her sending me those messages. You know, like, you're literally coming to a post of mine and you're talking sideways and wrong. It's not fair for a person to come to a post and talk like that. I don't care what nobody say. You know, I wouldn't dare go to somebody's post unless that post just really is like, come on, you know, that's when I would do it. But if a person is just like saying, you know, this particular company, because I've had bad negative feedback about Verizon. While looking, I've only seen like a couple of people that, you know, been with Verizon for 3 years, 8 years. I'm good with it and stuff like that. I have no problem with it, and I've seen a couple of that. But for the record, I've seen like, dang, a lot of people that just complain, and say this is what's wrong about them. This is what they need to change. They do this, they do that, they do this, they do that. I'm going to tell you what. I don't have a problem with Verizon. My only problem with them is just they don't have unlimited data. And that's what I'm going to fuss about until I leave. No, I don't want to leave. I would, you know, if I could, but no, I don't want to leave. And so I just need people to just please, people, be nice. it don't take much to be nice at all. And I just feel like people who are not nice and like to come to people pages and people's YouTube channels and taunt them and talk crazy and call them out their names and call them the N-word and call them this, that, and the other. I just think that those people are the ones that have no life and are afraid to post these videos like how we post and just basically say what's on our minds. If we disagree with something, we are saying this directly to the people. It's not like we're just creating a site and saying that we want this from Verizon, or we want that from Sprint, or we want this from AT&T, or we want that from whatever the case might be. We're coming at them and we're telling what's wrong, what we've experienced. So one person might get a different outcome. I know for me, all of the reps. This is a 16-minute video. No one's gonna sit here for 16 minutes and watch bullshit, but that's okay. If you click it, hey, it gives me a view. Anyway, now I forgot what I was saying. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna just continue. Just gonna say that no one complains for nothing. I know I don't. And when someone is displeased or not happy with a service that they're paying money for, you know what I'm saying? Then why do you what is it to you? And then on top of that, the reps over there are very unknowledgeable. I've only got like 4 reps out of all the times I had to call, and every last one of them but the 4 were rude. They didn't know what they were talking about, and they were just really all over the place. So anyway, I'm going to end this video because I'm talking shit and I'm talking too much. So I hope you guys view this. You don't have to view it all. You can view some of it. You can even scroll through it, but view it. I may approve your opinion. It all depends on if it's rude or if it's something that I'm comfortable with. Sub to my channel. Follow me on Twitter and come over to my Facebook, because I have a Facebook created especially for people that are going through some things, sick, cancer patients, any patient that is sick with anything. I don't care what you have. You come to my Facebook page and we can talk. All right, and I'll pray for you too as well. You guys have a good night.